again. As you say, I'm playing Ninnindays 2! When we last left off, we basically got introduced to, basically Ponytail Girl, of course, in the last episode, seeing her and actually one of the previous characters I was. Unfortunately, we didn't see what my previous character looked like. Or anything like that, so that's sad. But then we all introduced with Kikyo and Susumi? If I get that correctly, I'm bad with these names. And stuff. And we saw them at the convenience store. Okay, paid for their foods, and now they're suddenly back at my place. Okay, we saw Kikyo's naked, and then Sutsuyo, whatever her name is now. Okay. Doing the whole like, I am the foreign angel, ninja of darkness, blah 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 shit. I'm like, god damn it. Okay, but now we're gonna get some answers, or we're gonna ask some questions and hope we get some answers now. So here we go. Yes, here comes the questions. First of all, when you said you're ninjas, that's some cosplay bid you're trying to, or something? Yours or something? Sorry. Yes, because real ninjas dress exactly like that. Okay, especially Koirichi ninjas. I would know, I'm a ninja expert. Real ninjas? Oh crap. Just when I started to think calmly, I can feel my brain getting confused again. Could it be that I'm being driven to insanity through exhaustion? That could happen, actually. If I actually have a discussion, delusions, it might be better to think that it's from exhaustion. I'm not gonna say anything. No, that's not the part I'm having trouble believing. See, I would say that it should be the opposite way around, but technically you can actually use ninja arts, actually. I've seen what the ninja arts can do. So, yeah. Hey, I could tell if she's playing a character or if she's being serious. Either way, I think it's better not to touch on that subject. Probably will at some point. Even if you're ninjas, what exactly are you doing in my room? Oh wait, is this whole situation where, like last time, because with Semi, I'm trying to remember her name, the ponytail girl again. I'm trying to remember. But with her, when we gave her food, okay, we somehow automatically became her master in a way, and stuff. So I think it's gonna be the same similar situation right here. Okay, you gotta stop explaining things, okay? Sorry. Oh shit! Kokiri. I mean, no, Kokiri. Kikyo. There you go. Explain. Sorry, I really don't get it. Says who? I pay the rent here, you don't. What the hell are these girls saying? I'm just going to call the police. She changed definitely changed her act now. What do you expect? You snuck into my room without permission and as you please, and not to make it even worse, you claim you are going to occupy my room. Claim to occupy my room. Okay, dial 911 on my phone. What is the number to call the police in Japan? Because I doubt it's 911. Oh, there's a 911 in Japan too. If you guys, okay, Max, you guys, if you guys know the number you gotta call, basically to call the police in Japan, let me know in the comments. I'm always curious about stuff. Stop! Make me! What is it? Okay, you're the only one who was making the joke, okay? Kikyo wasn't. To some extent. Oh, that was a joke? So what is your real jobs?
もちの論で忍者よ。
Well, again, they are ninjas, but it's hard to believe that. I really should call the police.
ちゃんと話聞いてよ。全部話すから警察だけはダメ。
Oh my god. Hey, Susan. Sue, I'm gonna call her Sue for sure because I'm having a lot of time for this. Sue started to cry and cling onto me. Not having much choice, I laid the phone onto the table. Alright, then give me the good reason why I shouldn't call the police.
どうしよ
Oh my god.
そうですね。どこから説明しましょうか。
Yeah, do explain things, please. You can fold her arms and let out a pensive By looking at the two of them, it seems to me that this Kikyo is the more reliable one. Probably. Despite the uniform, besides the unfortunate, you mean fortunate, but okay. Despite the fortunate naked disaster which just took place, she seems to have a lot more common sense than Sue. So, the only choice is to let Kikyo explain everything.
全部話すって言ってしまいましたし、まずは私たちのスリーサーチから。
Okay, we went straight to measurements. What are your measurements, indeed, actually? I am quite curious. Apparently, she doesn't have as much common sense as I originally mused.
そんなこと教えなくていいわよ。
Well, I can tell you not that much in the package size, but still is nice.
そうですか。それじゃあ今日のすずちゃんの下着は白。
Wait, we went to measurements and now straight to panties. What's next, bros?
なんてこと暴露してるのよ。
Oh my god.
これも違いましたか。男性の方が知りたい情報なんてこれぐらいしか。
Hey!
ちなみに私は黒です。
Oh, okay. But okay, I gotta say I'm a guy. Not going to disagree that all guys are like that. I'm not like that, depends on the guys, but I'm not like that, and I'm thinking about that kind of stuff, and you just thought like, okay, all guys are thinking like that. Okay. I don't really care either way about that. Alright, but that body of hers in black panties, oh my god. Oh boy. Especially after seeing her naked, when I imagining Kikyo wearing black panties, all I could manage to do is swallow the usual lump that formed in my throat.
何考えてるのよ。
Nothing. Nothing. When I step out of it, I see Sue's face looming in my face of mine. Front of mine, side. I take a step back as Sue sides me up with a suspicious stare. We're looking at each other again. We're staring. We're having a connection. Remember that? In an attempt to escape her gaze, I throw out another question. Why did you come to Akihabara in the first place?
この町へ来たのは任務のためなんです。
What is your mission? Mission? You're not going to start talking about the dark fallen angel ninja or whatever again, are you? That's funny.
よくわかってるじゃない。
Fuck's sakes.
そうよ。我々は。
Kikyo, please interrupt.
すずちゃん。
Thank you.
すみません。
Oh, the way she said that, that's just too cute. God damn. Sue shrinks back into a simple act of Kikyo starting her name. Starting her name? Okay. I think I was about to say saying her name. I'm starting to get the idea of the relationship between these two girls.
それで任務のことですが、詳細については
If you're gonna live in my place, you gotta give me more details. I'm the one paying rent here. Then forget about the mission. What are you doing in my home?
任務を遂行するための隠れ家として立地条件が良かったからですね。
Really? Out of all the places you could find, mine is perfect. So you just came in without permission?
ちゃんと外から人がいるか確認したわよ。
Okay. And that's still not a good reason to barge in without asking.
本当は屋根裏をこっそり借りようって思ってたの。
But I don't have an attic. Do I have an attic? Do most of us have attics? I wonder about that.
住人の方のことを調べていたらあなたの部屋だって分かったんです。
Okay. Saying this, Kiko lays something onto the table, and I can see that it's a passport I had made a few years ago in order to travel. That makes sense, right? There's definitely a photo of me in my passport.
この際黙って屋根裏に住み着くのではなくちゃんと住人の方に許可を取ってから住み着こうという話になって。
I don't even know I have an attic. You assume I have an attic? And yeah, you went ahead and used the shower and treated my room like it was your own home anyway.
それはそうですよ。私たちにも準備がありますから。
Yeah, for what? Man, for what? Wow, I think it's hilarious that when I do these, like when I play the Kirito's games and stuff like that, I have like the same mindset as these characters I'm playing as. I'm just saying.
何の準備って居候のお礼は体でしろ
Oh.
なんて言われてしまうかもしれないじゃないですか。
I'm curious of what kind of special ninja training you had to go through. How could you think that? Forget it. I'm calling the police. The crazy thing came out of this girl's mouth. Yes! Oh my god. She's thirsty. Hey, she really wants the duck. Hey, that's enough to make me want to call the police after all.
あんたそんなつもりだったの？
Hey, are you stupid? Of course I'm not actually going to. Sue turns her face away from me with a suspicious expression as to say, I wonder about that. I try to forget about all the suspicion of my character that are being thrown in my direction for now. This is a question that I had to get out of the way before anything else. Are you two really ninjas?
はい、
Ninjas?
本物ですよ。
Okay, perfect. Immediate answer.
でも信じられない気持ちもわかります。
Yes. Then show me proof that you're a real ninja.
証拠ですか。そうですね。
Are you gonna do a fireball thing and burn the place down? Because I remember that was pretty bad.
水遁の術で部屋を水浸しにしてあげたらいいんじゃない？
Okay. How dare you treat someone's home like that?
だってちょっとした術じゃ納得しないでしょ。
Okay. Well, not if it's something boring or hard to notice. Or something that anyone, not just a ninja, can do.
それなら変化の術とかどうでしょう。
I have a feeling something bad's gonna happen with this. Because normally when there's characters that can do some kind of transformation kind of thing, okay, they somehow run out in a very, very interesting outfit, or just no outfit at all. All of transformation. Is it like transforming into a animal or a different person?
いいんじゃない？それだったらわかりやすいし。
Okay. Sure. If you can do it, then go ahead.
決まりですね。
Oh,
そ
they're
れ
both
じゃ
doing it.
すずちゃん
Okay.
やりますよ。
I have a feeling they're both going to be naked. Saying this, the two of them link hands and close their eyes.
忍法変化の術！
Okay. puff a cloud or something. Whoa! Along with the sudden boom, my vision is obscured by something smoke-like. The appearance of the two girls when the smoke finally cleared is... Oh! I did not expect this! Ah! Oh! Here, kitty kitty! Come here, kitties! Yo! Yeah! Okay, calm down me. Woo! Okay, I'm good. How am I supposed to react to this situation? I'd be like, come here, kitty, I got some catnip for you. I would. Yo! Is that a real tail? I'm just curious. Can they actually like feel things with the ears and tail? I really want to know. I want to grab the tail. Did it really grab a gecko's tail? And ears without permission? Would that be sexual harassment? I keep asking more questions. This is cosplay, right? The two of them are not dressed in what looks like bikinis, more like leather, although with cat paw mittens? Honestly, it's difficult to find an appropriate expression for this. I would be like, yes, in this situation, goddamn. Hey, with this being the only thought in my brain right now, this transformation appears to be nothing more than a extremely revealing cosplay to me right now. Oh my god. Goddamn. I feel bad admitting this when they're looking so smug, but this is really seeming like nothing but a cosplay to me. Like, what cosplay is that? I didn't even know they were dressed like this. Even better. So it wasn't even purposely. Even the girls themselves aren't aware that their own transformation. So how exactly did you assume as to prove that you're a ninja? Wait, was Kikyo the one that yo. Since they were both holding hands, I wouldn't be surprised at it. Since we gotta know Kikyo's personality a little bit, here's the thirsty one in the group. Okay, Sue is more whatever. So Sue probably was thinking about transforming into a cat, while Kikyo was thinking something a little more revealing, and somehow it mashes together. I love it.
どうってこれが変化の術ですにゃ
The meow. The meow. I see. What's up with the forced meow? She's stuck at the end of her sentence. Well, that makes sense. Wait. Why does that make sense? Okay, even if this is your transformation art, it would be impossible to change into something other than a person. Secretly, I've been expecting they would transform into something cool, like a dragon or a wolf. Oh, wolf girl, that's even better. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind cat girls, but we see so many cat girls. Not often we see a wolf girl or a dog girl. Just saying. Actually, even without the cool factors, I hope they would at least discuss themselves as a coming appearance or whatever. What?
こんなの変化の術じゃないから。普通ならもっとこうバチバチのバーンって感じでかっこいい竜とかになれるの。
Okay. Nothing you're saying makes any sense. I get the part about transforming into a dragon, but what's with the whole Tada part?
キキョー、ここで警察なんか呼ばれたら台無しでしょ。しっかりしなさいよ。
大丈夫ですよ。耳だけはちゃんと化けてますから。
Okay.
そうなの？それならいいわね。
What? You're joking, right? What does she mean? Only their ears transforms. Like, why would they do such a half-baked transformation? Well, technically, I guess your ears did transform if it did, but you also grew a tail.
ほらほら、早く耳を触りなさいよ。
Gimme! Let me touch the ears! I want to touch the ears! I want to touch the ears. It sounds like more boob grabbing than touching the ears. I'm just saying, normally when you hear the boing boing noise, that's more like grabbing the booties. Hey, Sue and Kiki are both lean towards me. Hey, don't get so close to me.
何言ってんのよ。近づかないと触れないでしょ。
Oh wait, I think they're getting so close to me that the middle leads are touching. Makes sense now. That may be true, but the two of them are particularly shoving themselves against me in the effort to make me touch their ears. As they do, I can feel some things being pushed against me, and with the sweet smell whiffing from their bodies and healthy thinking. Any healthy thinking is quickly proven. Oh my god. If I lay a hand on them at this point, it might drive me mad. Oh my god. Those girls are both normally naturally attractive, and I couldn't deny their cuteness either. Honestly, I could have trouble knowing where to look, and I wish they'd stop thrusting their bodies against me like this. I would not be complaining though. Fine, okay? I realize that you're both ninjas, so give me some space.
はあ？まだ触ってないでしょ。それで認められても柵なの。
Oh my god, be satisfied, I'm saying you're ninjas. I told you.
すずちゃん、あんまり暴れるとあんなことやこんなことをされちゃいますよ。
What? Wait, what? What?
あんなことやこんなこと？
Yes! What do you mean by that, Kikyo? God damn!
それはですね。
See what? After being scolded by Kikyo, Sue's face suddenly flushed red. Wait, what? 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 But before Kikyo could even finish her sentence, she lands a punch right on her face. Wait, did Kikyo punch her? Like, punch her in the face? Punch me in the face! Ow!
最低！嫁入り前の乙女に何しようとしてんのよ！
Kikyo, what the fuck did you say? Curling up in pain with my face clenched to my hand, there are the furious words I heard from above my head. Wait, what? What are you talking about? When I look up, I see Sue and Kikyo have undone their transformation and are back to their ninja getup looming over me. Kikyo is simply grinning unaffectedly, while Sue, on the other hand, looks really pissed.
私が近づいたのをいいことに押し倒してあれよこれよとエッチなことをするつもりだったんでしょ！
Yo, what the fuck, Kikyo? One, why are you throwing me under the bus? Shush. Two, I said no such thing. Nora would not do any such things. Shush. I wouldn't do that, yes.
どうだかね。
You wouldn't what? Obviously I wouldn't. First off, I'm an average guy, aren't I? If I were up against two ninjas, I wouldn't have a chance.
確かに一理あるわね。でもそうやって油断させておいて。
Well, then you have to be really stupid then to get you, for me to get you off guard then. That's not gonna happen.
どうかしらね。
I just said you're ninjas.
本当に信じてくれたの？
Yes. That you two are ninjas. Yeah, I guess I believe you. Kitty. After seeing the ears on their heads, I could tell that they weren't a handband or something attachable to necessity. They were proper cat ears. It's hard to explain their hands and feet, but it's put it simply, I guess you could say their skin, it's related with their fur. That's what I was gonna say. Basically, if you think about it now, since it mentioned like that, they were actually completely naked. It's just that the fur is part of their body. But the fur was set up like a bikini, and stockings, and long gloves. But they covered everything. So, but even though they were covered, they're technically naked. So I was half fine with the naked part, actually, think about it. It's awkwardly quiet now. Let's continue! I don't know what's going on when it comes to the border between their skins and fur. No. I already gave my answer. Most of the point, I claimed disbelief here. The whole situation will just repeat itself. When I think about it, when I think about the mental exhaustion that will cause, it's better to just say I believe them. Maybe. If you do the transformation again, I wouldn't mind that, then yes. That's it. There's an entirely different issue right there. It is. Really?
でも私たち本当に困っているんです。改めてお願いです。私たちを居候させてもらえないでしょうか。
Maybe, but you gotta keep that thirst down a bit. Like, I gotta say you get thirsty, but not too thirsty. Like, a little thirsty is fine, but not too thirsty.
任務が終わるまでの間だけでいいの。
And how long will that be? That's the question. Livia, huh?
家事でも何でもするわよ。今日か。
Wait, what did you say about Kikyo will? Whoa, so, yo. So you're okay. Wow. You won't.
家事は好きですから大丈夫ですよ。
Okay, I thought we were talking about something else. I was like saying like, you know, okay, so it was just doing the housework. Kikyo was just doing the housework. Wow, my mind went to the gutter right there for a moment. That's not the problem.
財布を落としちゃって宿も取れないし。
Alright.
私にもできることならするから。
Well, I think Kikyo would definitely be happy to do anything it takes. I know that. Oh yeah, that reminds me that they were talking about a lost wallet at the convenience store. Okay, we're looking at each other again. I know when you do the stairs, you want me to look at you. Again, we gotta have that intimate connection right there. Just staring. There we go. You good? We're good. We're good. Okay, now it's your turn. Okay, fine. I was like wondering what you were gonna do. Okay, same thing. You good? Okay, we're good. Don't stare at me like that with those straight kitten eyes. That would be so appropriate. They were still cat girls then. Sigh. Fine, just until you finish your mission or whatever. Yes, really. Let's say it again. If you don't want to, then.
嫌なんて言ってないでしょ。今日からここに居候させてもらうわ。
I'm loving this.
よかったこれからよろしくお願いしますね。
I would definitely take care of you, though. Kikyo, I'm just saying, I'll definitely take good care of you. Sue, on the other hand, I'm afraid she's gonna bite me, but I'm very tempted to try. Yeah. Sure.
じゃあ屋根裏借りるわよ。
Do I even have an attic? I don't even know I do. The two of them grab what they looks like the clothes bundle on their bundle of their belongings, okay, and reach for the closet door. Wait, you're really going to the attic? Okay, I guess we do have an attic.
当たり前でしょ。ここはあんたの部屋なんだし。
Is that bad or good? Alright, Is that your logic? Even after giving them permission to live here, I wouldn't be able to rest easy knowing that they're living in the attic. You know, that would be me too. I'm just saying, even if they're like trained to sleep in attics and stuff like that for God knows how long, okay, I don't feel bad. I'm just saying, I'll give them my bed. I'll sleep on the couch. It actually does look like a nice comfy couch, actually. It actually does look like a good couch to sleep on. Anyway, the attic in this apartment is tiny and not in any way a space where anybody could live.
用があるときは名前を呼ぶか、天井を叩いてくれたらいいわ。
Okay? I can't allow that. I can't allow that. As long as you two of you don't mind, you can live here in this room.
あら、いいんですか？
I said yes. Why do you have to make sure? I won't be able to relax if I know someone is living up there.
そう？それなら、まあ、お言葉に甘えよう。
Yeah, you better accept my offer here. I'm being nice. The girls close the closet door and then lay their bundles of belongings on the floor in the corner. Also, you can sleep in the bed.
さすがにそこまでは。
It's fine.
そうよ。私たちはどんなところでも寝られるから、あんたが使っていいわ。
I'm offering you the bed. Shush. I know you be living here, but to me, you're still like guest. Right? And I couldn't endure making you sleep on the floor like that. Right? That's one reason. But besides that, I just don't want to make a girl sleep on the floor.
私たちが使った寝具の匂いを嗅ぐつもりじゃないでしょうね。
Why did you tell us something like that? Yo! Hell, I should be more worried about Kikyo doing that with my bedsheet with me on there. I'm just saying. Why would you think I would do that? Yo! Hold second thought. On second thought, maybe you should leave.
ああ、もう冗談だってば。
Change your tune right there. Sheesh! It may be a little late for this, but something tells me that allowing them to live here was a mistake. No. However, there's a part of me that thinks silly interactions like this might be a little fun as well. Laughing like an idiot over something stupid reminds me of my school days. Ah, yes. Yeah, I miss school. I admit that. Being an adult sucks. I wanna go back to school.
すずちゃん、ここは主さんの言う通りにしましょう。
Master? Oh, I like that.
桔梗が言うならそうしようかな。
It seems that the two of them have been carrying out a conversation while I was reminiscing about said school days. These guys turn back to me and smile.
主、ベッドはありがたく使わせてもらうわ。
I have been promoted to master now. Not dumb looking register guy. Or cashier. Master?
この家の主だから、主。
That makes sense in a way though. Well, they call me master, yeah.
この呼び方は嫌でしたか？
It's not really a name, it's more of a title. It's not that. Sue and Kekio free feel to call me whatever you like.
ああ、それやめない？
Stop what? You mean your name?
はい。私のことはキキョウ
Kekio.
と呼び。
Oh, dude, that's him. Hey, I wouldn't feel right being so familiar.
里でもキキョウと呼ばれていたので、そっちの方が馴染み深いんです。
Okay. Well, if you don't mind, Kikio-san.
主さん、キキョ
Kikyo!
ウですよ。
Love it. Oh yeah, right. I get it, Kikyo. I feel embarrassed being so familiar with a girl. Alright. And what about you? I'm gonna try to say it. Suzuren-san?
そうね。私はブラック がいいわ。
I can call you Belle. Damn it.
なんでよ。あんたがどう呼んでほしいか聞いたんでしょ。
I can't call you something that embarrassing.
そんなことで恥ずかしがるなんてまだまだ修行が足りないよね。
I might get a flick in the head. Shut up. If I call you Black Belle, then I'll call you Sue. Sue. Just keep going with Sue.
スズラム。
Sue Ram. Dude, I'm gonna have a hard time trying to pronounce that every time, so I'm just gonna call it Sue for short, honestly. Oh, considering how things are going, wouldn't the normal step be to take the sun off her name as well? Why is she looking down with a bright red face?
急に呼び捨てとか。
Oh, it's so cute. Hang on, why are you getting so red?
ハルチさん、すずちゃんは異性から呼び捨てされたことがないんです。
Aw, that is cute. Oh, really?
はい。いつもすずとかすずちとかすーちゃんとか呼ばれていましたからね。
So being like saying a full complete name, okay, give a name like that, so formally makes that makes sense.
だからきっと嬉しかったり恥ずかしかったりしてるんだと思います。
That's so cute. Oh, this may just be my own arrogant impression, but I can hardly imagine Sue being called such cute nicknames. My only impression that Sue gives off is Sue calling her by her name feels most natural. Well, this isn't going somewhere. Someone who just met her a few hours ago can really determine. I'm thinking about another way of calling her if she doesn't like Sue. When I suddenly met, what? Let me set things straight. I'm not gonna call you Black Belle.
違うわよ。そのあんたがいいならスズランって。
Oh, it's so cute. God damn it.
ね。
Well, what? I don't mind at all if it's okay with you, Sue.
それじゃあ決まりですね。ハルチさん、これからよろしくお願いします。
I am looking forward to it as well. Yeah, Sue, Kukio and Sue, I'm looking forward to it as well. This is how my life as the roommates of two female ninjas began. Nice. Wait, it also makes sense to get bunk beds. I'm just saying, it looks like you probably have enough room for that.
起きなさいよ。
Yes, this morning. I turned away from the voice I heard and barely deeper into my blanket. But when I do, the voice only grows in volume and intensely.
朝だって言ってるでしょ。起きなさいよ。
God damn my ears! Okay, I think I got hit. Just when I hear her voice reach even higher decibels, my body is suddenly robbed with all warmth. Okay. Oh, I probably took the blanket. Apparently, the blanket has all been ripped off of me. Wait, why am I hearing a girl's voice in my room in the first place? I don't remember having a girlfriend. I sit up and shake my sleepy head back and forth. Who's there? My brain must still be asleep, as I can only vaguely make out the figure of the girl standing in front of me with her arms crossed. Hello. Oh boy.
いいわ。我の名前を教えてあ
God damn it.
げる。我は黒き打天使忍者。ブラックベルよ。
Yeah, if I actually look really carefully, like for a manga or anime or something like that, I can find something that's like the whole dark fallen angel ninja thing, probably. I'm just saying, there's like literally like anime slash mangas of almost anything you can think of. I wouldn't be surprised that's an actual real thing. When I finally get my vision focused, the silhouette of the girl in front of me, like me, glows clear. Thoughts. That smug face and bizarre pose. The event of the day before rushed into my mind in a flash. Oh yeah, Sue and Kikyo. God damn it. Seriously, I'm expecting so many cute, random, adorable noises from her. Oh my god now every time, but I'm never gonna get ready for it. Yo, she's too cute. She's too cute. Oh my god, the cuteness is overwhelming for me right now. It's just like gushing out cuteness just over and over, just gush. Okay, I think we're gonna end it here though, because I think this is a good place to end it. Okay. So here we go. We're actually on chapter 2 now. Okay. It doesn't really tell me the chapter's names no more. Okay, but anyhow, I do hope you guys enjoy this episode as much as I am, because the more I'm doing this, the more I'm loving these visual novels. Again, when it comes to the development of these the visual novels I have been playing so far, I absolutely love them. Okay, I'm gonna keep saying that a lot probably throughout this whole like series and probably for other ones too, because actually they do have other visual novels out actually that I am planning to do on my channel, of course. But I hope you guys are enjoying it just as much as I am, because I love this stuff. It's so much fun for me. But again, like I said, that's enough. If you guys enjoy, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you pass me to you guys who enjoyed. And if you guys new to my channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to subscribe for new videos. And until next time, this is dombeastx, howling out.